Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a new segment that I want to try to introduce on Sunday nights, and it is going to be called Sample Roulette because I have this entire thing full of samples that I need to get rid of. So last weekend I actually went through my entire makeup collection and all my chests and vanities, and I cleaned everything out and really organized it. And so normally my samples were just sitting in the last drawer just like strewn like just all over the place, and so I never really think about my samples and actually trying them, and look how many I actually have. So I was at Michael's getting colored pencils for my adult coloring book and so I saw these cute little like fish bowls, and I was like, that would be great because I was dying to do like a fish bowl thing for all my lip glosses and lippy sticks and things like that. So then I was like, well, it'd be really cute to put them on display and be able to pick them out. So Sample Roulette is going to be once a week. I dig my hands in and pick out 5 samples, try them out throughout the week, and then let you know which ones I had picked and what I thought about them, if I loved them, if I would purchase them, and all that stuff. So let's for the first Sample Roulette week. So the first thing I tried, which I did cheat a little bit with this one, it was sitting on top. It was one of the most recent samples that I had gotten, and I was like, oh, I need to try this now, like I'm not waiting. And so this is the Tatcha Polished Gentle Rice Enzyme Powder, and this is what it looks like. It's so just luxurious and beautiful looking, and this was actually a deluxe sample where you put in a code as long as you spent like $25 at Sephora, which is like, yeah, that's easy to do. So I put the code in and I got this, and this is 0.35 ounces, so this is a cool sample size, a really big one. And it's even got like a really nice like push thingy where you can open it and then reclose it, and so this was really cool. So it says, pour half a teaspoon into wet hands, add water to create foam, massage onto your wet face for 10 to 20 seconds, and then rinse. So this is supposed to be like a really gentle exfoliating powder that kind of just like turns into this foam when you add water, and then it really gently exfoliates with the little rice inside. So this one is actually for dry skin, so I did really like it. The reason it's for dry skin is because this one is so finely milled that you barely feel those exfoliators, so it's very easy to use for people with dry skin or sensitive skin. So there's actually one called Deep Rice, so it would say Deep Rice Enzyme Powder, and that one is for oily skin. So if I were to repurchase this, I think I would get the Deep Rice one. This retails for $65 for 2.1 ounces, so you would get a lot. I have a feeling this 0.35 ounce is gonna last me a really long time, but this was very nice, very luxurious, and it was definitely really good for people with dry skin or sensitive skin. People like me that had oily skin, I mean, it worked just as well for me, but I could see how maybe that the Deep Rice one is gonna be a little bit more exfoliating, maybe some bigger rice pieces, things like that. So far this was really good. The next thing I have is this little Dior Addict lipstick. I don't know, quad? It has 4, so I guess quad. And so it came with 4 different lipsticks and then a little brush. At first I was like, that brush is stupid, I'm not going to use you. And then I used it and I actually did like it, and it was really helpful. So you got the shade 553, which is Smile, which is a very kind of sheer pink. A lot of these lipsticks were really sheer. And at first I was like, okay, so they're kind of like lip balm, whatever. So for $35, that's what they retail for. That's not really worth it to me. But then the more I kept wearing them, I was like, I actually have it on right now. I need to reapply, but it's so, and I've actually had it on in the last couple of my videos, but it's sheer, but it has a pop of color, but it's very moisturizing, and then it gives you like a glossy look to it. So it's in between a lipstick and a lip gloss, and then extremely moisturizing like lip balm. So I actually really like these the more I use them. So I have the shade 553 Smile, 451 Tribale, 561 Wonderful, and 976 Be Dior. So this one was easily my favorite shade that like I said, I've been wearing in all my videos. So I am in love with this lipstick. I think next time I definitely go into Sephora, I would for sure purchase this one in the shade 561 Wonderful. It was just a really pretty kind of bubblegum pink with some really finely milled sparkles in it. You can't feel the sparkles whatsoever. So gorgeous. So I was really impressed by this. So those, like I said, retail for $35. So then the next sample I tried was the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream. It says massage onto clean skin morning and night, allow to absorb before applying makeup. So I will say this is so thick, like thick cream. Like, granted, like, I probably only could have used half of this, but I used it all in one night, and so it was so thick and creamy. It was like my face was wet, my face was just so tacky, but it felt so good and hydrating. The next morning I woke up and it was still like, hadn't completely seeped in my skin even after 8 hours. It was so nice. Like, at first I was like, this is so thick, I'm not gonna like this for my oily skin, but I ended up loving it the next morning. I thought it was just so nice. But I will say, do not put this on if you have oily skin. Maybe for dry skin people it would work, but combination and oily skin, do not put this on and then go put on makeup. It is so gonna like make your makeup move all over the place, and you're gonna just be like oil flying off. Like, don't even do it. Even though it says just let it absorb before makeup, like I said, I was asleep for like 6 to 8 hours and it was still on my skin. So don't do that. Only use this at night. I think this is really good. I normally have combination oily skin, but in the winter time I get really, really dry, and so this was really nice. And this retails, let's see, $56 for 1.7 ounces, so it's definitely really expensive, but I was surprised at how much I liked it. So this is now a love on my little Sephora list. I may wait to purchase this since it's so expensive during like a VIB sale. There's probably one coming up for like 15% off in April maybe, so I'm probably going to save that for then. And then the other cream I got was the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream with Super 7 Complex. And so this is what it looks like. This one is definitely not quite as thick as that Bobbi Brown one. It definitely seeps into your skin a lot faster. And this is supposed to be really good for anti-aging and delivers intense hydration and boosts radiance. I definitely like that Bobbi Brown one a lot better than this one. It was nice, and this one is definitely a little bit cheaper. It's $45 for the same amount, 1.7 ounces. However, I think I would probably hold out for the extra like $10, $15 and get that Bobbi Brown one, because I feel like this like was nothing too special. It was nice, but I think that Bobbi Brown one really like wowed me. So the last sample that I tried was the Etude House, which every time I say this, it actually makes me think of the episode of Friends when Phoebe's grandmother had died, and so it was the last cookies recipe that she was giving to Monica, and she was like, Nestle Toll House, and like saying it all funny, and then finally Monica's like, Nestle Toll House. So whenever I say Etude House, I think of that for some reason. So I hope Friends fans out there kind of get the little humor behind that. But this is the Etude House Baking Powder Pore Cleansing Foam. And this is what it looks like. This was very similar to that Tatcha enzyme rice as well. It was so finely milled, like it's very gentle for your skin if you're sensitive or if you have a breakout or something. This was really nice. It comes out kind of like a cream, and then you massage it all over your face for a little while. I mean, I don't really know how long you were supposed to because it's in a foreign language, but I did it for maybe like a minute and it felt really nice, and then you didn't really feel the baking powder until you went to go rinse it off, and then I could smell the baking powder. But I do remember when I first put it on, this smelled delicious. It was so like fresh and like florally, not florally like, whoo, I got perfume in my face, but it was just a very fresh. It was really relaxing. I actually really like the smell, and then you kind of smell a little faint baking powder once you actually rinse it, and that's when you feel those baking powder particles. I was really impressed by this, and I looked it up. You can buy it on their website and at Amazon, and you get 5.74 ounces for $8.50. So I think I'm actually going to purchase this now because I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really nice, very cleansing and gentle exfoliant. So I was impressed by this. I had never heard of this brand. They don't sell it at Sephora, so I don't really know where I got this. I have a feeling that when I did my bubbly face mask, which I will link below to that funny fun video, when I got that face mask, which is an overseas Korean beauty product, I think I got a sample of like 3 or 4 like Korean beauty samples. So I have a feeling that's where that's from. So that is the 5 samples for the week, and I hope you guys enjoyed this new little segment and can't wait to watch this, you know, giant bowl of samples dwindle down, even though since I continue to buy makeup, it may just keep filling back up. But we will take this journey together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like this new series that's going to be happening probably once a week on my channel. And if you do, then give it a thumbs up, and so I know if you're excited. Leave me a comment down below if you've tried any of these products out that I tried and what your thoughts are. I would love to hear them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!